So today we're going to review a new makeup product that I recently got from Sephora due to this viral TikTok. And yeah, it is exactly what she described it to be. And I know y'all are probably like, why is she talking about beauty? This is supposed to be a page about fitness and entrepreneurship and all those other things. But I feel like beauty can be pretty universal. And for someone who is constantly taking pictures, who always has different speaking engagements, just always has to be in the public, I needed to learn how to do my own makeup. And I think I do a pretty good job. Start with my makeup. I always put this lip sleeping mask on my lips first. I got this, so my best friend is a makeup artist, and she put this on my lips and I was like, wow. And I've been buying it ever since. So I like to put this on there because, as you all know, when you're getting your makeup done, your lips get a little dry. Or maybe it's just me. Alright, so on a normal day, I would typically do like my eyes and my eyebrows first. But we're just here to talk about the foundation, so we're just going to get straight into the foundation. So the color that I have is N390. It's a little light, to be honest, because the one that's darker right under it, it just was too dark for me. So contouring and truly setting my face is very important. So lips are nice and hydrated. Next, I like to hydrate my skin. And I also bought, at the same time that I purchased the foundation, I got this Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It is truly magic. So again, I just put a little bit on because, again, my skin is already pretty oily, so I usually don't need to put a whole lot of moisturizer on. But it's still super important with the application of foundation. Alright, so once the skin is nice and moisturized, I then take my Becca Evermatte. I put this on as my primer. Now, I don't use a whole lot of primer because I feel like it changes the texture of the foundation. Or maybe I just really haven't found like the perfect primer yet. But I just typically focus on right here in my cheek area. And I make sure it's nice and prime. And then I kind of go up here as well in my T-zone, just to make sure we're good. And I might do like a little bit on my nose and around my mouth. So my skin is prepped. So we'll get right into the foundation. So with this foundation, do not use a lot. Because again, when the first day that I left from the store from trying it on and I put the foundation on, I literally look like a ghost. So you don't need a lot of this because the coverage is just, it's amazing how it just sticks to your skin. So again, I put like literally like a small dot. I personally put my product on the brush. I know they say put the product straight to the skin. Again, I'm not a professional, but this was what works for me. And then I just kind of dot it. I like to apply my foundation as well with the brush. I just think it just goes on smoother. I may use a beauty blender for certain smaller things, but for the most part, this is how I like to apply this. I love it. Alright, so let's get into the concealer. Again, this is Too Faced Born This Way. in love with it. I have been having the hardest time finding the perfect concealer, so this is perfect. Look like I just woke up. Another thing that the employee at Sephora convinced me to purchase was the powder that matches it. And it's 4-in-1. So you get your setting, you get your finishing, you get your illumination, all in here. So the way that she told me to do it was to open it, take the little puff thing out first. It gets a little messy, I'm not even gonna lie. That's the only thing I don't like about it, is that this is not something you use if you're in a rush. You take it, you flip it over, and you just tap each area. And then once you get it here, you shake it up a little bit so it mixes, because as you can see, all of these are different. Then you just open it up and you have your powder concoction. Tap, 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 tap. And then we apply. I always start under my eyes first, and then I move everywhere else, because that's just my biggest trouble area when it comes to just, you know, being set and staying there. Again, contour is on. We're going to go back to the powder again, and we're going to set under the eye. Again, just to give it a little bit more of a blend. I'm actually really proud of myself. I do have my eyebrows microbladed, so I don't necessarily really have to do my eyebrows, but I just like to do, you know, a little bit more coverage. Now we're gonna go back and blend the powder just to make sure. Good, I think. And then we're just gonna do a little natural lip. So of course I have Shayla's She's Ready Dose of Colors, and I have the matte lipstick. I'm just gonna put a little bit of it on. Little natural beats. Yes, I'm a fan. I love it. I love the coverage of it. I wore it in Atlanta from about 10 o'clock in the morning until almost midnight, and my face didn't get oily at all. It's perfect. Listen, when the girls tell us to buy things on TikTok, I'm probably going to be one of the first ones to start doing it, because hands down, the best foundation I have ever owned, the best powder I have ever owned. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. See you next time.